Jackie, when I first met you at the Bonnie on January 11th, 2018, and I say that because the first time I got it wrong. For our first date, I would have never expected that we would have ended up here. After all, a guy who likes a cappella and show tunes and a girl who loves EDM, how would that ever work? And yet here we are, and there's just something about you that brought me back for a second date, and a third, and a fourth, and we are here now with all of our loved ones, moments away from committing to each other for the rest of our lives. Talk about a snowball effect. When writing these vows, I started to trace us back to that blustery, frigid January day in Astoria, where we first met, and as I did, it was so obvious that this moment was what we were headed towards from the very beginning. Our first trip together to the North Fork and showing you where I come from. Our adventures in Miami, Curacao, Arizona, California, and so many others. Moving in together, adopting Sesame. Together, we navigated a global pandemic, uprooted ourselves to live 12 hours away from everything we knew, and settled down about halfway back. We've seen each other grow as people, as lovers, and as partners through some of our highest highs and our lowest lows, and we've come out the other side together. Whether it's walking down the street in a place we've never been to before, or just on the couch, watching Bravo, every moment with you is the most wonderful adventure yet, and we have so many more in us. Jackie, there's so much I love about you. Your kindness, your ambition, your intelligence, and your extroversion. The way you try to burrow into me when we're lying in bed. The way your laugh comes from deep within your soul. The way you can immediately become friends with anybody and everybody in the room. The way your nose crinkles a little bit when you smile. That pterodactyl noise you make when you want my attention and I'm not giving it to you.
I'm not making it now.
The way you can lock eyes with me and make all my anxiety melt away even for just a moment. You're the jelly to my peanut butter, the fries to my frosty. Your love gives me hope. Your smile gives me joy. You make me want to be a better man every day. I need more hands. No. In case anyone didn't already know, I'm an overthinker and I tend to second guess myself a lot. How will this change things down the road? What are the risks? Am I making the right choice? It could be a small thing, it could be a big thing. But whatever it is, I'll usually overthink it. However, there are a few things that I never second guessed. Asking you on a second date, asking you to marry me, and this moment right here. Because I can easily rattle off a list of the things that I feel I've done wrong in my life. But if I ever did anything right, it was giving my heart to you. And I've never been more ready to jump into the great unknown because I'll be doing it by your side. With that, I offer the following vows. I vow to live in truth with you and to communicate fully and fearlessly with transparency and honesty. I vow to respect, admire, and appreciate you for who you are and for the person you wish to become. I vow not to complain too much when you turn on Bravo, and maybe I'll even get into Real Housewives as much as I've gotten into Below Deck. I vow to bring you chicken noodle soup, baked potatoes, and Pedialyte whenever you're sick, and to not really hold it against you when you banish me to the couch whenever I have the sniffles. I vow to seek a deep understanding of your wishes, your desires, your fears, and your dreams. I vow to treat you with compassion rather than fairness because we are a team now and for always. I vow to pick you up when you fall and when you sink a little too deeply into the couch. I vow to love you in good times and bad, when life seems easy and when it seems hard, when our love is simple and when it's an effort. Come on, man.
Sesame.
I vow not to brag too much whenever you tell me I'm right, even though we should celebrate life's victories no matter how small. I vow to touch your butt every opportunity I get. I vow to tell you that I love you every single day until you're thoroughly sickened by it. I vow to help you find your phone wherever it may be even if it's just hiding under the throw pillow right next to you. I vow to continue making bad jokes because they're only going to get worse if we have a kid. So just get ready for it. I vow to stand by your side in all things good and bad because we win together and we lose together. We celebrate and we mourn together. And defeats are softened and victories sweetened because we did them together. Here we go. I got it. I vow to be the man that you inspire me to be and the man that you deserve. Finally, I vow to spend every day I have left on this earth showering you with zealous love and faithful commitment, a love that many waters cannot quench, a love that floods cannot drown. I see these vows not as promises, but as privileges. I get to laugh with you and cry with you, care for you and share with you. I get to run with you and walk alongside you. I get to build with you and live with you. I get to have you be the person with whom I get to spend the rest of my life. I get to be there for you and support you. I don't have to honor and cherish you. I get to. I offer you these vows because I believe in us, because I believe in this right here. Because the one thing that I'm absolutely sure of out of everything in this world and in this life is that I love you. I love you, I love you, I love you 1,000 times over to the ends of the universe and back again.
Love you too. Trying to keep it together.
I'm very impressed that you did because I clearly didn't.